All right, so I'm gonna head inside this place. I've only been here once before. It's on another video actually. One of my first videos called Picking in Pomona. We went to a Pomona antique fair, got done early, and kind of was introduced to this place. I had a bunch of people with me. Now I'm by myself, so I'll probably be here a while. It's a consignment place, antique mall type of place, so the prices aren't going to be super great, but the quality of the type of stuff that I'm looking for, you ain't gonna find it. There's just a ton of it, all vintage, a lot of automobile stuff. Well, let me just show you. Let's go. All right, here we are. This place is huge, I'm telling you. It's way back there. Outside stuff all the way. Let's go this way. So these, I mean, just look at, these are just old school car club plaques. 30 bucks. Looks like they're all 30 bucks each. Any of these look familiar? Like I said, you know, pricing's not, you're not gonna find stuff for cheap in here, but there's some quality stuff here for someone who's looking for some quality pieces. So I'll probably pick up a license plate. I usually do, just for, gotta have something. Hot rod magazines. $5 each. Shoot, I paid $100 for about 400 magazines, so feel really good about that. There's a link up top if you want to watch that video. Yeah, each one of these booths, obviously independent, but the theme is all cool vintage shit that I like. This isn't old, but this is all repo stuff. Nothing wrong with that. Just know what you're getting. And then you got your outside. Old vintage ceiling tins. That's pretty rough. Oh, here's some car doors over here. I believe there's a whole bunch of more car doors back there. This is that, I think all this stuff made in Mexico. This type of stuff. Old jack stand type stuff. So I have that mattress spring above my workbench. Anybody has any ideas for that? You got that here. Some vintage car doors. Make great garden art. Some door stuff on there. Fenders. You can get in. Oh, look at all that shit. Tailgates. I wonder what they're getting for tailgates. I'll have to ask. Couple of headlight rims. This one's sounds heavy. No price. I can see something with that. I'm gonna hold on to that. '58 Ford hood. Anybody need a '58 Ford? Oh, that's a deck lid, I think. Cool rusty little file box. Seen one of those at the flea market. They put legs and a glass top on it. Made a cool little end table. Some jerry cans. I just bought one. Hubcaps, anybody? Another old Ford hubcap in there. Don't need any hubcaps at the moment. Something catches my eye. Crates. 20 bucks. Can't make that patina. How about some Model T doors? Those would be a cool little project. Huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about for do-it-yourself garden engine repairs. I like that. Some cool little table leg. It's not bar height though. I wonder how much. Yeah. Texas plate. 15. What price is on Space 15? Oh, 14. 25% off. My price for license plates, probably heard me say it before, I do 10 bucks. I draw the line at 10 unless it's super special. I'm interested. Oops, got cooked up there. kind of interested in this, but oh, 95.5. That's too rich for my blood. You can see why I like this place. Or maybe you can't see why I like this place. I guess it's a certain person that likes this stuff. There's some more table legs. I don't need those yet. Not yet. I'll keep an eye out for a better price. How about that? Old rustic, I guess it's a birdhouse. That's pretty cool. Got your fan, USA, folk art all in one. So that's the outside. I'm gonna switch this over to time lapse for the inside, and then I'll show you any highlights. A little bit of everything in here. Just a lot of stuff. And then some of these displays are telling you, I mean, I don't think, this place is full. I asked one of the vendors, he says there's a long waiting list to get in here. You can tell that they get a lot of foot traffic in here. So each one's got their own unique style. This one here, this corner one I bought. So this is where I bought the Sears gas can. I made a lamp out of it. It was a Sears, what was the name of the can? Anyway, I bought it here. There's a link up top. Check out that video, what I did with one of the gas cans that I bought. But this is where I bought it from. I got my eyes out. I'm not gonna pay full price for one of these radiator grills, but I've got a pretty cool project plan for one of those. You've probably seen what some of the people are doing with those. Definitely on the list. Some plates here. So he's at $8 for that one. That's pretty rusty, but it's Kansas 55. You can still read it, and it's truck. Plus it's shaped, that's not rusted out, that's shaped like Kansas. That's cool. I might have to get that one. Might have to get that one. What else we got? A $12 one for a 47 Kansas. Good color. It's a Nevada. 15, 45, 45. It's right after the war. $12 for Nevada. It's pretty rough. These aren't bad prices. If you want patina, if you're not looking for nice and clean, you want patina, these are good prices here. Kind of digging that one too. Sold. Okay, so here's another little courtyard spot, and then like each one of these little sheds have been decorated. I'm sure they're independent vendors in here, I'm assuming, but there you got some pedal cars. They're rough, they're pricey, but they're here. So if you need one, you can come and get it. Once again, you're desperate, you need something now, you're gonna find it here. There's another jerry can. So what are they looking? See, that's 40 bucks. You can find those all day long for 20 bucks. That one's got good patina on it. That's a cool old framed car show sign. It's 2016, but I like what they did with that. Rustic wood with some license plates on it. That's cool. Look at this setup. Don't trip. That's one way to use your license plates. Some old spools. So yeah, these were here last time. These are amazing. Amazing grills, radiators. They would make such a cool project. They're just outrageous. That Republic one is freaking insane. Yeah, that's $3.99. I don't know, you build a piece, nice furniture, you'll get your money back on that. The patina on this yellow one, these are amazing. So it's more my price range, stuff like this. What could I do with that? These are 15 bucks a piece. And cool. Maybe. Thunderbird. All right, enjoy 20% off booth 23. Chevy emblem there. Cool little smalls. Model, that would say Model A seat spring. That's cool. I'll keep an eye out for that. I'm not going to pay 65 bucks for that, but that could be something pretty neat. Neat lamp or something. Crates. Nothing I have to have in here. This is pretty cool though. walked by this earlier. Now we're gonna go down a couple more rows. Hey, all right, we're back. I am back from Treasures and Junk, and I love that place. I would say that was the second time that I've been there. I went by myself. I was literally there 3 hours. I clicked it over to time lapse so I can get through that whole place. I knew I wouldn't be able to put my entire trip into the video, but hopefully you got a sense of how big it is and the type of antiques, memorabilia, treasures, and junk that they have to offer. A lot of it is the stuff that I like, the stuff that you like. Obviously, if you're watching my channel, it's not full of the Victorian and all that stuff. So let me show you what I got and kind of my thought process of what I was looking at when I picked up these unique pieces. And like I said in the video before, prices aren't that great because obviously they've already been picked and now they're reselling. It's always nice to find a great value or find your piece at a garage sale, get a score on a price on it. So I don't think I got a great deal on any of these things by any means, but they're just stuff that catch my eye, and that's one place to go find that type of stuff. So if you're not really into reselling and you're gonna repurpose those items, then yeah, that's the place to go. This is a tail light bezel off of something. It's got to be a Buick Riviera, or I don't know. Comment below what it is off of. I'm not too familiar with this particular body style, but I mean, how cool is that? What I'm thinking on this is just an Edison bulb on the inside, mounted on a base, of course. Maybe add something to it, but it's gonna be a cool little, I'm thinking light. That's what I'm gonna do with this piece. And then I picked up a headlight bezel. So what I like about this headlight bezel, obviously, is the visor. It's heavy too, it's a heavy piece. But then most importantly, it's flat on the back. I mean, it'll fit flush up against a wall. So that's an easy wall hanger project. May or may not do a clock. Clocks are easy. I'll come up with something cool to put on the inside. It could be a picture frame of an old vintage truck in here, and then maybe put a little light up here that shines down. So a lot of cool options with this piece. And then as far as license plates, so I went through a few little sections, and these are the two that I got. So this one here, I like this one because it's 45. It's kind of a unique year. Not a lot of cars built in 45, right after the war. So from 42 to 45, all the auto manufacturers were working for the government, building Jeeps and just supporting whatever the needs were for World War II. So 45 I thought was a unique number on the plate. And then the other plate I picked up is a Kansas 55 plate. But what I liked about this one, at first glance, it looks like, oh, that whole corner's rusted off. But no, this is the shape of Kansas, and this is a truck plate. So I love the truck plates. So that was a score. This one was 12 bucks, 20% off, gets me below my $10 limit. And this one was only marked 8, which I thought was crazy because other ones in the same condition or maybe a different year were more. Maybe the guy who marked it thought it was rusted out a little bit more than it should have been. So 2 plates. So then I bought I bought one of these oil bottles. It's not an original, it's a remake. But I'm working on a project where I would need one of these. I think it's gonna be an element on, it's gonna have probably a flower. We'll use it like a flower vase in this project that I'm working on now. So I've been kind of having my eye out. Talked to one of the guys there, asked him if he had any originals. He did not. He said they're hard to come by. Obviously because they're glass, they break, just like the gas globes. Glass globes are through the roof, so I would imagine these are a little bit pricey as well. So this will work for that project. This was $25, a little bit less than that. I think it was $29 with 25% off. You can do the math, but a little over 20 bucks for that. So the last time I was there, it was in one of those storage containers outside. The guy has, I think it's where I bought this, but I don't recall. Anyway, he has like these boxes of old beer cans. Well, shoot, these are the ones I bought last time. I think I bought 4 last time. I have 2 left. But I'm currently working on a bottle cap project for Father's Day, and then watching a few videos on YouTube. They're the simple bottle caps, a board, little bottle opener, and it falls into, catches on a magnet or some type of mason jar or something like that. So I saw these and it just clicked. Well, shoot, if I do a real rustic one, then these cans would be the perfect thing for the bottle cap to fall into. So kind of dug through those for a little while, and I found this Miller king size steel can. I got a Hams can. That was my life. Gets a little dark on that side of the I'm gonna have to fix that. Olympia beer can. And then this one, I don't know, it's all rusty and just the one side. I've never heard of brown derby, but the way the label is, the brown and the blue, I'll probably do something special with this one. These are my colors, so look down the road for something on those beer cans. And then as usual, I have one piece that just I feel is the score of the day, and then this is it. It's nothing more than a headlight lens off of an early, I'm thinking it's a 60s Chevy, Oldsmobile, I don't know, but it's definitely a headlight lens with the bubble. So I have a project that I've already bought a couple pieces, and I've been on the lookout for something round. It didn't even have to be an automotive part. But when I saw this, I just snatched it. I didn't even look at the price. It ended up being like $8. So for this little piece of glass. But yeah, this is for a future project, and the project's kind of way out there where I'm thinking with this one. I don't want to give anything away. If you're watching this video and it's later, because this project's probably going to be a couple months down the road, look up here, because as soon as I make the project, I'll remember. Hopefully I'll remember. If not, put in the comments below. And I'll put the link up here, or just go in my uploads and look. You'll be able to tell, because it's kind of a groovy way. Ooh, I gave it out. Scratch groovy, I didn't say groovy. Yeah, that's coming out. So that's my haul from Treasures and Junk. If you're in Ontario and you like this type of stuff, you definitely want to go by there. If you like this type of stuff, you definitely want to subscribe to my channel. If you hit this button right here, that'll subscribe to the channel. If you're still not sure, hit this one. Check out some of the projects I make from all the cool shit that I find at places like this.